Hello everyone, welcome back to asynchronous JavaScript series. In the last video, we learned how to work with the promise using .then, .catch and finally, right? And today we are going to learn the promise chaining, executing multiple asynchronous tasks in a sequence without falling into callback hell. And by the end of this video, you will be able to write a clean, readable, and asynchronous code. So let's get started. And I have created a file that's a promise chaining.html, right? And in the script, we are going to write all the code, right? So, so the question is, what is promise chaining? So promise chaining allow us to run multiple asynchronous tasks one after other instead of nesting multiple then call inside each other, and we return a promise from a then chain the next task, right? So let's see and understand with the example. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a function, basically. So let me create a function and we'll say task one, and we'll say return. We're going to say new promise, and we'll say resolve, and we'll say set timeout, create a arrow function here, and we're going to write console.log. That will be task one is task one is completed, right? And what are we going to do? We are going to say resolve, and we'll say one, right? And we'll pass here second. So this is the task one, right? And we'll add some semicolon. So let me copy this. So task one going to task three, say task two, and this will be resolve. Yeah, and there is a typing mistake, so it's console.log, and this also console.log, and task 2, and we are going to say this as a previous result, right? And this will be the previous result. And apart from that, see, we are going to pass here now so this will be your task 3, and the console will be console, and this will be task 2, resolve 2, resolve 3, right? So what we have done here, we have created a three task, that is a task 1, task 2, and then we have created task 3, right? Now what are you, and let's correct this. So task 2 is completed, this will be task 3 is complete. So I've done nothing, I just copy pasted it here, right? And now what we're going to do, we're going to call task 1, and yeah, and we'll say dot then, and then we'll write a result, and we'll say task 2, this will be result, right? And then again we are going to say there will be no semicolon. Let me just copy this. Task 2, then task 3, and the final result. This will be final result, and we are going to print this. That will be console.log, okay, console.log, and we'll say final result, right? And all all can say task is done, right? And we'll just pass here the final result, right? Let's close with the semicolon. So, and okay, what this is task 3. So we're calling the task 1, task 2, and task 3, right? And so let's run it and see. So what we have done here, how basically we have created a 3 tasks, that is a task 1, task 2, and then task 3, right? So these 3 tasks we have created, and now we are calling all the task 3, and we'll see how one after one all the tasks will be done, and how they will wait for the first task to be finished, right? So here what we're avoiding, no nested callback, right? So let's run it and see what we get here. So it's a promise chaining.html, and oh, I think I have opened in wrong place. Just copy paste it here. So this is what we have done, and to inspect. So it's a promise is not find. Here this where we have promise find, and what mistake we have done. Say okay, e in a promise capital. Let's copy this. So now we will go and we will replace this. See, one task is completed after 2 seconds. Second task is completed, and after third, it's a resolve is not defined. So in a third, it's a resolve. Right, saying resolve is not defined. Okay, so this will be in a task 2. This will be a previous result plus 1, not 2, right? And this will be also will be a previous result 1. Now it will run successfully. Let's say task 1 is completed, task 2 is completed, and it's again saying resolve is not defined. So we have made mistake. It's resolve, right? We are getting like this. So done. Task 3 is this previous result, and it's a set timeout solve, and say previous result. Okay, the error we have to type result. Now we'll get the out. So the task 1 is completed, task 2 is quite saying its resolve is not defined. Okay, this is the issue is in the second one. I have written the result here. Copy this, will be resolved. Now we'll get this at all these things here. Task 1 is complete, task 2 is completed, and task 3 is completed. Final result and all the task is done. So that's how we can avoid a nested callback. So why we use promise chaining? So basically, promise chaining is very powerful because we can avoid callback hail, and we can keep asynchronous task readable and maintainable. Just see here, we have created 3 tasks: task 1, task 2, task 3, and how cleanly we have written here to run it every task, right? And it is easy, like for the error handling with the single catch. So we can write here a single catch, and we'll get which task is not running, right? And that's how you chain promise to execute sequential asynchronous task. In the next video, we will learn how async await, a modern and a cleaner syntax for writing asynchronous code without chaining the dot then. And so yeah, that's it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So see you into the next one.